It's the height of summer, and kids all over America are at camp. Whether you're an ex-camper like me feeling nostalgic, a parent trying to share the experience with your kids, or you're totally snowed in and you just want the summer back, these classic camp crafts will bring you there. I'm going to teach you lanyards. The lanyard is a form of decorative knot tying that's been used to entertain campers since camp as we know it started. I've made these tutorials of a few different styles, and they might not be the most glamorous thing, but I've given each one a makeover so that when you learn how to do them, you can make some fun, cool projects with the results. The first lanyard I'm going to teach you is the Cobra stitch. It's a little bit different than other lanyard stitches in a few ways. First, it's a totally different method of tying knots. And second, it's slightly more useful and versatile than the other stitches. So before we start to actually tie anything, these are some examples of the type of plastic that you buy to make lanyards. You can see this maxi plastic lacing, which is probably from like 1995. This glow in the dark, which you can't tell, it's light, glow in the dark pink and clear lacing, which is a cool effect to have. And some people prefer this sort of round lacing material that you can get usually near the flat ones. To teach you this stitch, I'm going to be using two different colors of paracord. This pink and blue and green and yellow. I'm going to call it pink and green. And the first thing that you have to do is line up one of the ends, fold it over so that it's the string is kind of like in fourths. So this is 3/4 of the distance after. And make a little knot so that nothing can move. As you get better at this, you will not need the knot. And with the plastic lacing, with the gimp, it's even easier to get rid of that knot. So the first step in the first knot of the Cobra stitch is to take the left string and to put it under the center strings and over the right string. Then take the right string, put it over the center strings, and then it just fits through that loop on the left. And it'll kind of look like a pretzel. And all you have to do is pull that tight. That's the first stitch in your Cobra. The next stitch is pretty much the same, but reverse this time. So you take your green string, which used to be on the left, and you put it under the two center strings and over the right string. Every time you make a knot, your green string will go under the center strings and the pink string will go over. And if you remember that, it'll make everything a lot easier. So again, we just put the pink through the loop and pull. And then just continue to do the same thing. It's a very simple stitch. Green string goes under the center strings and over the right string, pink string. Pink string goes over and through. And we can just continue that for a while so that you can see what it looks like. And you'll see a pattern starting to emerge. Reverse on the back, pink with green borders, green with pink borders. And you'll see a lot of paracord bracelets made with this stitch. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, just write in and I'll make another video for that, just for that. But I have another thing to cover with you in this video. We've established our pattern and troubleshooting. If you make your knots all in the same direction, you will get a spiral. So I will demonstrate that right now, what that looks like, that mistake. If you take your pink string, which is supposed to be going over every single time, and you put it under, and then you take your green, and you put it under the pink, over the center strings, and through. Things will start to turn. And if you do it again, things will definitely be turning. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing if it's what you're looking for, but if you want a flat bracelet, that could be a problem for you. And with that said, troubleshooting done. You can watch part 2 of this tutorial to find out how to use it to make this really cool jewelry project. I hope you'll check out my other tutorials and videos at theworkisgettingtome.blogspot.com. Thanks.